Good morning or evening, friends. I hope everybody's doing fine out there today. This is JP with Wise Guys Gaming, and I'm going to show you this match of Attrition I had a while back. I'm sorry I've had a bit of a drought, a couple changes, but you know, it is what it is. I wanted to show this match of Attrition just because I had a lot of fun with it. I thought it was great. I don't even remember how well I did. There's just certain parts of it that I like. Like this. Ow! Knocked in your head. What? Act like we won't knock you in your head. Got another kill, but didn't get the whole way through. That's fine. In Attrition, this is one of my favorite game modes for Halo. I think it's great. It's kind of like Strikeout for a rogue company, where your team just has lives, and you try to live out your lives. Living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you, Spartans. Taking the time. What I've learned is it's not the best strategy, but weirdly, I kind of play like my dad. I do better when I just slow down, and it could just be because I'm old now. I'm an old man. Video game speaking, of course. In video games, I'm old man. We're doing a pretty good job. We've got a relatively commanding lead here, and we should be able to close this out. However, and this is why I wanted to show the video, the defending team does a really good job here. I want to keep an eye here, make sure they're not reviving anybody. Slide on through. But what they end up doing is holding up in one like little corridor. And when they do, they're able to get rid of us because if you start watching the kill feed, I want to say one of them has a sword, I think. That should have been a kill, but I sucked. And so they're able to just kind of build each other back up. Like we are winners, we just can't close it out. And they're doing a great job of just saying, this is my hallway, you don't win. You just don't win. Which also goes back to my stop disconnecting when things start going wrong. Because you never know. You know, you might be able to do something spectacular. Unless somebody gets cloak and sneaks up behind you. Like an assassin. Kapowski. I played that incorrectly. And I was hoping my teammate would get there in time, but once he came around this corner, I knew we lost. I knew we lost this round. That was just very well played. He came around that corner waiting to get chased, and if I'd seen a grenade or something go through where it kind of threw him off his rhythm, maybe. But instead, the guy just waited, and I guess he figured he was going to catch him when he came out. But because he waited around the corner, he gave the guy the chance. He gave the enemy opponent. He gave them the opportunity to get their shields back. And once they got their shields back, it was kind of a done deal. Because unless he had backed all the way off of the door and let the guy kind of charge at him, he wasn't going to have enough time to get all that damage in that fast. Because that sword is deadly. It's a hot butter through hot knife through butter. Kill what? I think I won't smack you in your back. That back smack. Shut down, shit. He got the drop on me. He still died though. That's good. And again, we're doing all right. We got a pretty good lead. But sometimes pretty good lead just ain't enough. That was great. And now they have a sword. And now they have a sword. And they have shown that they're pretty decent with that sword. I blame that first round entirely on me, though. Because I should have played that better. Once I got the kill, I should have just holed up somewhere and waited for the guy with the sword to come back and try to revive. As opposed to trying to catch up with him. But I did see my teammate was coming. And he was further off than I thought. But I did see my teammate was coming. And I was hoping that me doing that damage, my teammate could just scoop in from the backside and drop the shield, or drop the shield and get killed. It just didn't turn out that way. Sortie, sortie, sortie. I don't know why I stopped right there. And unfortunately, that's a double kill for the enemy. My little pivot was enough to shake the whole, it all changed.
Enemies on me.
I don't know. I guess he thought he was gonna go 1-1 with a needler, but y'all knew where that was going. Y'all knew where that was going. Anyway, I just like the dynamics of this game. This is kind of why I like Attrition. This is also why I feel like you should not quit your games. The enemy team, I mean, that's how you end up with levers early on, is when you're just getting kind of stomped out. We were up, what, 6 or 8, something like that in the first round. And they still came back and won that. So hang in there, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Peace out.